Hello YouTube, it's Austin here, and today I'm doing a I'm doing a book haul. This of course is also kind of like a TBR because these are books that I want to read. So this is a book haul. So these are books that I've either gotten recently or during December at one point. So let's get started. So these books I got for Christmas. I got Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. This is a really weird thing because I'm just jumping right into it. Okay. So, Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. This is a book about a girl named Mare Barrow who is in a world where it's silver-blooded people are really, they're like nobles, I guess. They're treated nicely, they live in these elaborate palaces, and then the red-blooded people are peasants. They don't have the rights that the silver-blooded people do. And so basically the silver-blooded people have special powers and whatever, but there's this red-blooded girl named Mare Barrow, and she has magical powers. And so they take her into the kingdom, and she's a princess. She's supposed to marry a prince, I think, and it's just really action-packed and everything, and it's really cool. So yeah, this book is really cool. I'm pretty far in it. I am on chapter 17, I think, that far. So I'm more than halfway through. So far it's a really good book. There's a sequel called Glass Sword, which I have right here. I also got this for Christmas. It was in a box set. Hang on, I'm trying to get better lighting. There we go. It's better now. So I honestly have no idea what the second book is about. Oh yeah, this is also by Victoria Aveyard, obviously. So, I obviously have no idea what this is about. I know it's a sequel, and I'm trying to read the back. It says, "If I'm a sword made of glass, and I feel myself beginning to shatter." And then this one, I'm pretty sure that this one, she comes back better, in this one, she was growing up as a peasant, so I think in this one she comes back, better, I don't know what to say. I just think she comes back, being better, knowing what she's doing, and all that. So, they have come out with a prequel called Cruel Crown, and then there's another prequel coming out called Queen Song, and then it's actually, I think, going to become a trilogy, and they're coming out with, King's Cage. So, I'm really excited for that. King's Cage, the crown on King's Cage looks really cool. So, the second one is bigger than the first one, but I cannot wait to read these. I just want to read them fast because King's Cage comes out February 7th, and I just really want to read these two books. And that way, if I get King's Cage for my birthday or something, I just want to get that trilogy, the third book for my birthday or something. So, the next book is one that I'm really excited to read. It is historical fiction, and just by me saying that, you would probably know, if you're in the book community, that it is a book by Ruta Sepetys called Salt to the Sea. She writes a lot of historical fiction, and her books are really good. I watched a video because I was getting really into this book. I had it on hold at my school library, and this girl, she was reading it, and she just wasn't reading it fast enough. So I got it for Christmas, and this is an autographed copy, and I'm so happy because Ruta Sepetys seems like a really nice woman. She said that she spent 3 years researching all this stuff for this book. This book is about, I actually don't know. I know it's about, East Prussia or something, in Germany, and, 4 people are trying to escape Germany because it's right after World War II. It says, I have no idea. I just know that they're trying to leave somewhere, and they get on this ship, and this ship basically like gets hit by a missile from a submarine, and it follows the storyline of like 4 people who eventually like meet up. So there's Alfred, Florian, Emilia, and Joanna, and I don't know. I've heard many good things about this book. It sounds so good, like Salt to Sea. It sounds so good, and I just can't wait to read this book. And Rita Sepes has written another book called Between Shades of Grey, and that book, these books have been, I saw them next to each other in Books A Million, but like there was a whole bunch of copies of Between Shades of Grey, and the girl who's actually reading Salt to the Sea, she just took forever. I saw her reading Between Shades of Grey, and it was paperback, so I'm guessing she bought that book, but I can't wait to read it. Okay, so the next book, I do not know how to say this name at all. But that book is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. And I don't know a lot of this book either. Wow. I went to Barnes & Noble and I bought a whole bunch of these, and I still didn't get Harley Quinn, and it was in the book. Alright, so I actually don't know what it's about, but this book I've heard is really good. It has a sequel called Six of Crows, Crooked Kingdom, and it's like all black. It's completely black. Like the pages are like painted, and it just looks so cool. Like I just think the book, like Crooked Kingdom, it has like a kingdom. This has, I don't know what. Basically, it's this really cool looking city with a crow. It's made out of a crow's wing. So, like I said, I don't know a lot about this, so I'm just going to read right from the thing. It says, right from the dust jacket, it says, Ketterdam, a bustling hub of international trade where anything can be had for the right price. And no one knows that better than criminal prodigy Kaz Brecker. Kaz is offered a chance at a deadly heist that would make him rich, beyond his wildest dreams, but he can't pull it off alone. A convict with a thirst of revenge, a sharpshooter who can't walk away from a wager, a runaway with a privileged past, a spy known as the Wraith, a heart-trender using her magic to surprise the slums, a thief with a gift for unlikely escapes. Kaz's crew are the only ones who might stand between the world and destruction if they don't kill each other first. So, basically, from what I just read, it's about this, like, I don't know. It's about this guy, and he pulls off heists to get money, kind of like on Grand Theft Auto, if some of you guys have heard of that. And this is a heist that he can't do alone, so he's doing it with people, and from what I read, I'm guessing they get really competitive with it. It had a second book. It looked really good. It sounds really good, and I just can't wait to read this too. So, oh, and also for my birthday, I hope I get Crooked Kingdom, and I kind of want to read this before I get Crooked Kingdom. Because Salt to the Sea, I know I can wait on. I don't know if I can wait on it, to be honest. But I think I can wait on this. And then I could just read Red Queen, Glass Sword, Six of Crows. And then I'd be ready to get sequels and trilogy books, So I have one book left. And this is a book that I got from Books A Million for $2.97. I think I got it in December. And this might have been in one of my past videos, but I just thought I should have included since I got it in the past month or so. So this book is Dear Killer by Catherine Ewell, and this is a book I know for a fact I've talked about this book. Okay, so this book is about a killer, and basically I read the first chapter, and then my friend read the last page, and then I felt the need to read the last page because he got like his face just as soon as he read the last page. I read the last page and it spoiled the whole book. So this is not high up on my TBR list. These books I really want to read. But this book is about a killer, a girl, and she basically goes to this bathroom, and in the bathroom there's like a brick, and when she pulls out the brick there's like a little slot thing, and so basically she takes the notes and then she kills who the note is asking her to kill. And so once she kills them, she leaves a note on the body, and yeah. And I'm not going to spoil what happened on the last page, but it was a spoiler. It was a really big spoiler, and she called herself the perfect killer. And I thought the concept was really cool. I don't really know, because this book, it is on Epic Reads, because if you look at this thing, it will say, this, I do not think it was, nor Salt of the Sea. However, Glass Sword and Red Queen are Epic Reads. This book was $2, like I said, $2.97. That's crazy cheap. I don't really know. So, now for the TBR part of this video. These are books that I want to read. I'm not going to get them. Actually, yeah, I'll get them. Alright, so this is basically my TBR for the whole year. I want to complete at least these books. Some of these books are really thick. Some of these are little, like really little. So, I want to complete Girl on a Wire by Gwen Devon, which is kind of like a retelling of Romeo and Juliet. It's kind of based off that. So this is a book about a family, two families who hate each other, of course, and a daughter and a son of two different families trying to figure out some sort of mystery. And I got this book signed by Gwen Devon. She's like the sweetest woman ever, and she wrote a lot. She said, "For Austin, dream big, Gwen Devon." So I'm really happy about that. So yeah. The next book is Three Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake. This book is about three sisters. One's a poisoner, environmentalist, and naturalist, and they are all heirs to the throne, but there can only be one queen, so they have to kill each other in order to get the throne. So I've heard that this is a trilogy, so I might wait on this. That's why this is like a year TBR. So I'll try and read that book. I started off, and it started talking about someone named Genevieve and Natalia, and I got lost because that's not the name of the three sisters. Another book is kind of like a classic that I really want to read, and it is Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt, and it's basically this girl who figures out a way to live forever. And I think it sounded really cool. It's kind of like a classic, and I want to read more classics, so yeah. I forgot to grab a book over here, but it's The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. That's one that I really want to read too, but I forgot to get it. I don't know what it's about. I'm not going to watch the movie yet. So, yeah. The next book is Where She Went by Gail Foreman, and this is a sequel to If I Stay. If you guys want to know a little more about If I Stay, I have a review, and it's like my second video. This is like my third video, so just scroll down on my channel. It should be instantly pop up or something. So the next book that I want to finish, I've started on this book, but I want to finish This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab, Victoria Schwab, whatever. This says Victoria, but she goes by V.E. sometimes. I don't know. So this book is about monsters, and I don't know. It's about monsters. I kind of read a little bit, and then I was like, wait, what am I reading? Because I didn't really understand, like, what the point of the book is. Like, Where She Went is supposed to tie loose ends. I might not even read this because If I Stay was supposed to be a standalone. Divergent is about, like, that's the next few books. But these books are, like, about dystopian. This Savage Song, I just really didn't understand what I was reading. I got to the second half. Well, no. I've gotten this far. Not very far, but I had a little more left. So I will try and finish this, though. It had a really cool concept, really good characters, so I will try and finish this. The next four books, of course, are Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant, and all by Veronica Roth. Divergent is about this girl. There's factions, and when you grow older, you're supposed to be sorted into a faction. Well, this girl, when she takes a blood test or whatever, she's divergent. So she gets to go to any faction she wants, basically. So in the first one, she tried out for Dauntless, and she got into Dauntless. This one, I forgot what the tree or whatever is. Dauntless, of course, was the fire. I forgot what the tree was, but this is Insurgent. The Legion is like water. I forgot what faction she joins. I'm pretty sure. And then, I'm not going to give you all a spoiler, but this is 4. Her trainer in the Dauntless faction was 4, and this book is told from 4's perspective. It's obviously smaller because the books get way bigger. So, see, like, you can notice quite a bit of difference with these two, that this one's way bigger. So, I do want to finish this book sometime this year, too. This is also my second box set, and it came with a poster, which I think is really cool. It says, we can be mended, we mend each other. So, I don't really understand what that means, obviously, because I did not finish Divergent. Basically, in my school, you take AR tests, and, so I had to get a whole bunch of AR points, and so I watched the movie and read most of the book, so I was like, alright, I can take an AR test. I failed, and I gave up on this book. Like, it was so bad. It was the biggest reading slump of my life. So, that's all the books. This is a huge haul / TBR. I have a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 books that I want to finish this year. And I read slow. I read so slow, and it's horrible. So this video is long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and leave a like. Bye, guys.